Well, hello and good evening everybody, welcome to Tier 3, and as you can see we are at Bahrain tonight. Round 11, round off a 7-jar week, and we have a very good title battle on our hands in Tier 3. We have Paul and Lenny, both locked on 130 points. Only this race and next week to go. Podgy is about 17 points behind these two as well, so he's still in with a chance of a shot on the last day. But looks like French boy is the first one out tonight in the Williams, so we'll be on board with him for the first lap of the night. Yeah, Bahrain, very tricky track for traction, so definitely one to watch. Actually, it's going to be Will first then, because French boy let Will past, who was very unlucky last week in Belgium. Overall, very good result, and unfortunately, I think it was an incident with Kuninch where Kuninch had a dodgy restart on the safety car and spun into Will, and ended up DNFing him, but was very unlucky for Will. We'll see what he can do around Bahrain. Nice track to race on, to be fair. Just the two DRS zones early on. You normally see one car take down the pit straight and then re-overtake on the second straight, like we saw in real life as well with Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc. Tyres up. Also, tracky around here is tyre wear, tyre deg is not the greatest, is it? So, personally, if I'm in the bottom 10, I like to start on the hard tyres and just do 10 laps at the end on the softs. The medium soft is possible, just about, but you'll really be struggling on your, especially if you're on softs and start, you have to stretch these out. This man's got back in the lobby, so that's good. Also have another Esports Academy race tonight as well. I'm just keeping an eye on that tonight as well, doing okay in that again. That Veg has been away, he's racing that one, as Will comes to the line, and he's going to set a 28.1. That's immediately beaten by Frenchy boy by around about 8 tenths. Winter Cookout goes P2, 27.9. Board with Scotty right now in the Haas. Trying to look, because I didn't actually do any notes before, because I'm normally looking at these most of the days. Also, we don't have a tier 3 track record since the first season. We see Scotty go for original pole at 27.2. Fresh Podgy didn't all set in times. P5, 6, 7 for those. Mercedes across the line, then he's come into the pits, and a Ferrari of Paul, who is a championship fighter, as we said. The tier 2 time, let's have a look at that one. That was set by Patrick Robert, who doesn't race with us anymore, but that's a 26.7. So expect to get fairly close to that tonight. Fusion Gamer for that one. And Paul maybe. Paul goes P4 in a minute, 27.9. Oh, with a spinner, Podgy. Everyone loves that turn. Too much. Just turns like curb around that long right. Send you spinning. Here comes. There we go. Fusion Gamer. Provisional pole. Focusing on pole quite a lot. Acos tonight, returning in 7GR, going for the mediums, 29.3 for him. That one has been a few cars around the last corner. It's going to be someone's like hot lap. This next car's coming, Dylan. It's going to set an improved lap here, as you expect, only by a second and a half. It's still off the pace. Dan's man is back in the lobby. Is Paul going to be on another one? Nope, he is not. So we'll go back to Akos then. We'll see if he's going to set another lap on these mediums. No, he's backed off. Yeah, we'll go on board Poe's for this lap. Already in sector 2. Oh, sorry, he's on his out lap, so we'll come back to Poe when he starts his lap. Toto might be playing around with mediums. He might figure out a strategy, as I think Dylan has spun off and he is out of qualifying. And he'll most likely be starting at the back of the grid by that time. And also on a lap. Go back to Poe. Yeah, we'll go on Poe now. Unless that car ahead of him is... no, it's not hot lap. And here goes Poe starting his lap down the main air straight. This is where you're going to see the most overtaken opportunities. Heavy braking. Hit the apex nicely, and then all about exit here, which is very tricky. Very easy to lose the car. On acceleration, and we'll see a lot more moves into turn 3. Or depends on that. Count that little dink as a turn. Windy section going into sector 2. Heavy braking heavy. That's where Dylan DNF. You see the wheel still there, and then one of the most tricky corners on the calendar where you got to brake and turn at the same time. If you've got ABS on, it's off. Sorry, it is very tricky. And on to the next DRS straight. It's a bit harder to overtake because previous corner, and then watch out for the inside curb here. So staying well away from it. Misses the apex just a little bit, and down the next straight. Definitely lost a few tenths there. Last corner takes a bit of curb as well. Not the most tidiest of sector 3, but the rest of the lap was pretty decent, and he goes P6 28.0. Kulinch, no, it's going to be the other Haas or Scotty starting a lap. He's behind AlphaTauri, no movement. So Lenny's on a lap, he'll be next. As mentioned, he is in, well, he's winner of last week as well. He's in very good form, and he goes ahead of his championship rival, P4 for Lenny, as Dan's man moves up to P8. Will battle Kulinch, hence set a lap bit. Here he comes, P9 for Kulinch. Akos now on the sauce. We'll see what he can do. Next across the line then on a lap could be Scotty. He's gone for another one. He's actually gone P2. It's down the time, so doubt he is a Pudgy Porter. That is a validated Paul on an out lap. Dan's man on an out lap. Will is slow time. We'll go on board with Akos, who's on the soft now. Good evening, Mikey. Good evening, Rhino. How are you? yeah, it'd be good for Lenny to get back to back tonight. As just mentioned, he's in very good form. So 3 podiums in the last 4 races. 2 of those wins. He's just been consistent finishing high up. Had a few P4s, P5s, that's why he's top of the table. So Paul was on red hot form as well. He was on course for the win last week with before an incident with Akflasher. And there we go, Akos P7. Next, across the line, who is that? Can we find him quickly? Cookout. Currently P5 through this time, but move anywhere. Scotty down this time. Roger Porter, yes he is, he's on a hot lap here. I know he's invalidated. So Paul, what can Paul do? He's P6, he's half a second up, this is a good lap. Let's see what he can do in sector 3, it could be a challenger for provisional pole here. Best possible position, and he goes P3, just behind Scotty, but ahead of Lenny. Getting out of the way there, and there's been traffic in sector 3. Will is ahead of us. There's Akos on a lap as well. He is, but he's been impeded by Will. He's actually on AI, that's why Will's going slow. AI. Just realised he just blocked his teammate there. Find his Frenchy boy's in bad day, so he's geared up for another one. Akos got impeded there, so he did improve by half a 10, but he would have probably moved up to P6 at least with that lap if Will was not AI. Poe is next. So it's Paul, Lenny's back out. So it's gonna let's go on board with Frenchy boy, who's 10th and a half up here. Haven't raced for a few weeks, but he's back tonight. Last time we seen Frenchy, he did back-to-back podiums. Round 6 and 5, which is at China and Russia, both P3s. So we'll be looking to make it 3 podiums in a row on his 3 starts. And he set a purple second sector there, so this could. Boys could be looking at provisional pole here if he's. It's a good last sector. And it's going to be close. Oh, there. Well, not even head separating the front two there. Very unlucky, but a very good lap from Frenchy boy. On board with Poe now. He's currently down in P8. Let's see if he can move up the field here. No, he's backed out. About Podgy, he's all the way down P12. He needs, well, he's now starting a lap, but he needs to have a good race tonight. He wants to keep his title hopes alive. That was Dansman starting a lap. When the Cookout jumps Lenny up to P5. Next will be Cho, who's leading Gamer on an out lap. So it's also on a very, very slow out lap. He's time is right. 3 minutes left. We'll get 2 laps in at the end. Here comes Lenny around the last corner. Let's see if he can improve on a P6. And he does. He re-jumps. Winter Cookout. And look at that. The 2 championship leader separated by a millisecond. That's how close. Can't get any closer than that on points and in qualifying right now. So starting lap, so we'll go on board with Toe for this one. Yet to set a time, Toe, so let's see how he does. You can see a bit slidey through there, but Toe is the one with, I think he runs no traction. I think he runs all the assists off, to be fair, so fair play to him, as freshening his getaway, which he does. Also, the car, hopefully it's not Will on AI again. That's ACOS this time, and he's definitely impeded. No. On his out lap as well, just asleep there, so that's ruined Toe's lap, unfortunately. Now Susan Gamer improves his time to 27.006. So hopefully he has enough fuel to do another one. Across the line is Will, who does not improve. Neither did that Haas, or just starting a lap. So Toe on his impeded lap and probably backed out of his lap as well. Goes P10, so this is on the board. Top 10 a minute. Hopefully he has enough fuel here to do another one. So got a bit of clean air from this time. RG ported there and he jumped up to P9 we've seen. He's 2/10 faster this lap. Currently won't move him anywhere unless he has a very good last sector. And there we go, jumps ACOS up to P8. That's crossing the line, that's Kunich starting a lap, Poe starting a lap. Fusion Gamer, he's on it in a lap. Fusion Gamer will be done. Frenchy Boy not out of the pits yet. Unless my timer is incorrect, but it's not, because well, it is incorrect because Dan's Mans is finished, and there we go, the timer is correct. Dan's Mans a bit pitched there, so front two, Paul, Lenny are all finished. Scotty's still out, but he's down on his time. First across the line in is Will. Down his time as well, so all across the line, stays P13. Scotty did not improve either. Fresh currently P14, 2/10 up. Might get ahead of Will and Kunich. First across the line though is that's Toe backing out his lap. Fresh did not improve. Well, he did improve, but not enough as we thought he would. A very bad last sector, so Kunich will be the next car. Currently 2/10 up. And in P12 is jumping into the top 10. It does. P10 is probably not ideal for Kunich, so he'll be hoping Poe beats him, but Poe has backed out, and I think everyone else is on an in lap or finished. It's done. And Poe is done, so that is the grid order. Checking my eastern space. Matt Verde P9, Halber P10, and Wayne's, I think, got killed by someone underneath a safety car. Going P13. So there we go then for round 11, Bahrain. Fusion Game on pole once again. But can he finally get his first win of the season? We'll see. French boy P2, Scotty P3, Paul and Lenny separated by a millisecond. Two championship leaders. Winner Cookout 6th, Dan's Man, Podgy, Acos and P9. Kunich P10, Toes in the perfect position there. Poe P12, Will 13, Fresh, and Dylan is your grid order. So let's have a look at the tyre screen. I expect the bottom 5 to start on the mediums, as you would expect. Yeah, this does go down to the final race. It is Silverstone next week in Tier 3, which will be an absolute cracker. Hopefully it does. Hopefully we have a nice tight race here. And also a Tier 2 battle as well, which is well, actually update the standings yet, so I'm not too sure. So on that, but that'll be Austria next week, and then Tier 1 will be at Jeddah on Tuesday. So another 3 good tracks. Good evening, Rob. How are you, sir? You're down in P14, I think, yes. Strategy will be key for you tonight. I don't know, Poe. Not sure about God. You got some work to do tonight. Well, a good result last week for Poe. Best result in 7GR actually. Be second place. But being at the back here is not bad at all. We are about to start the formation lap. So here we go, let's see what everyone has gone for. So only 3 drivers on the medium, that is very surprising considering the tyre dig around here. So you could see Toto's in the best position right now on the medium side, I think. Will also on a good strategy, Dylan also, but yet to see them come alive this season. So let's carry on over and enjoy this race. What's your prediction, boys? I'm going for a tow podium, a Fusion Gamer win, and also I'm gonna back Frenchy Boy, get another podium. Come on, Poe predictions. Poe DNF. That's me line up. Good luck everyone, let's have a good clean race. Turn 1, 2 is going to be tricky. There we go, Poe reckons he's going to win the race, we'll see. So we have 5 red lights. And away we go. Let's get this up quick. So a good start from, well, it's a very bad start from Frenchy Boy. He's already down 7 places, did not get off a line at all. Lenny up to P2 as we go 3 wide in the corner. Paul, Scotty and Lenny all involved in that. Scotty is currently P2. He's had a good start. Podgy put up 3 places as we have a spin at the back. I think that's winner Cookout has gone. Not out of the race, just had a spin. Lenny and Paul still together. Fusion Gamer. Oh, Kaninch has retired on the exit, it looks like. VSC on lap 1. Let's see if Kaninch maybe wants to come commentate. Let's see. Let's see if he comes in the comments. If not, yeah, it's not. So then, Scotty up a place, Fusion Gamer as you were, Paul and Lenny up a place, Podgy said a mega start up 3 fresh, somehow in P7, Poe Will up a few places as well, oh yeah, Frenchy Boy as well had a very, oh yeah, that was a very bad start. He didn't get off the line at all, did he? I don't know what happened to him at the start as we were back underway. Drag race Paul going for the move, is he? Come on, give us a good camera. Come on. Okay. That's a great camera for turn 1, isn't it? Just halfway down the straight. As we have 2 pit stops, Winter Cookout and ACOS into the pits. Expect to see too many moves until DRS is active. Here comes Fresh on the back of Dan's. So we have a no yellow flag at the back. I think that's Frenchy Boy struggling again. Yes, it is. Prediction's going wrong so far, but Fusion Gamer getting away from the field. Who was definitely be going up for tier 2 next season. Just see how much faster he is compared to the field, but somehow he just has not won a race. Game reckons a 2 stop, but I reckon a few of these guys will be going for the 1, and we lose Dan's man at that right hander, probably touched the curb. But no safety car. As we lose Dan's man, and down to 13 drivers. So DRS will be enabled. Slap. So here we go, first on DRS. Scotty will be under threat from Paul and Lenny. Podgy right behind the 3 championship leaders all together. A lot of these guys using DRS early on to just keep up. DRS management non-existent in this tier. as Will and Joe go side by side. Will's up to P8 to help the DRS. On the back of this as well. See Will use all of the DRS. Even use it up the hill. As we come to the next DRS straight, Scotty under no threat just yet, but Lenny closing in on Paul. Not move just yet. Podgy just about hanging on to the DRS. And that train 3 seconds back to Will and the medium runners. These guys who have already distance. There we go. Will has spun at that corner, the same place as Dan's, but manages to keep going. Looks like he might have wing damage. And Cody's just not giving us the camera angles tonight. Look at that. Terrible. Right, anyway, Paul is past Scotty up to P2. Lenny might have a go down the inside. He's going to try. Scotty covers it off. Can Scotty get back at Paul here on the second DRS straight? He's very close. It's going to be a late move if he does. Just stays behind. So Paul up to P2 now. Apology. Medium runs are falling off the pace as you would expect, but might see a switch back later on in the race. Up front, Fusion game up 2.6 seconds is a gap as we come to the next DRS zone. It's going to be very hard to overtake in this DRS train as Paul is weaving about to break the toe. So actually there's a move going on. Is it fresh on the back of Podgy, who's really going for it tonight. He's up into P5, started P14 in the DRS. Let's see if we're closing on Scotty. Hang on a minute, where's Paul? Paul went to the pits as I was looking away, missed what happened, and Paul must have wing damage. I did not see that, sorry. So that's going to damage Paul, and that's big for the championship. It will be looking. Well, I would have gone hard there to the end for Paul, but we'll lose time obviously, but worst thing in the world where he got wing damage. So this is a good chance for Lenny and Podgy for the championship. Gain some very good points on Paul. And he just conserving his ERS here. Podgy's on 40%, so he's managing his ERS okay. Fusion game up front, stretching his lead. On the back of toe in the DRS, Will had a spin. He's going to be shortly. And Paul rejoins in P12. What to do for Paul? So here we go once again. Lenny closer this time. Scotty trying to break the toe. And maybe a bit too much weaving, but cut Lenny off. Lenny goes down the inside, and Lenny is up to P2 in the background there. Podgy going a bit deep. May give Fresh an opportunity. Poe in this battle as well. So here comes Scotty. Can he get back at Lenny? And he does, down the inside, side by side through corner. And Lenny holds on and stays in P2. That's the better camera. Poe had a little look down the inside of Fresh into the hairpin, but backed out. As Paul is past Will, or is he? Akos, sorry. Side by side Up the hill they go, and Paul has the DRS. Because that's some decent straight line speed. Side by side they go. Who's going to back out first? Paul's ahead anyway. Can move there from Paul up to P11 now. On his comeback trail. What have I just seen there in the esports race? But anyway, we'll come straight on this one. Scotty coming for a very early pit stop. Is this Poe as well? So, let's see if there's any wing changes going on. No, it's just a pit stop. So these guys, well, that's probably what the game suggested, but I'd say at least 10 laps on the softs you want to do. Anyway, Dylan's still on the back of Toe, both with no ERS, so Dylan down the inside maybe. Didn't quite get the traction. As Akos looks to be coming back at Paul. Okay, looks like Poe, Scotty onto the mediums, and Poe actually went for the soft, so these guys will be doing the 2-stop. So good. Strategy could come into play later on with the guys doing the 1-stop here. Lenny has got a little gap here as Podgeport and Fresh come into their pits now. We'll see where they come out. Dylan is past Toe because Toe is in the pits, so Dylan up to P3 now. So jump ahead of these guys, but where is Scotty and Poe? Here they come battling down the straight. Are they going to get ahead of Podgy and Fresh? And yes they are. And also Poe up to P5 now, and he can, I'll be hoping to stretch a lead here on the sauce as Scotty coming right back at me. A very good exit there. And he's got the DRS. There we go. Camera finally changes just in time. Poe up to P5. Scotty going for the switchback side by side, and Scotty's through. Lovely move there from Haas. On the medium tyre as well. And it's like that undercut did work. For Poe and Scotty, because they've got 1.3 second gap to Podgy, so still battling with Fresh. On board with Scotty and Will side by side. Oh, Scotty lost it, and Will is unlucky again. That is, yeah, that's fortunate for Will. Once again, he's. I feel bad for all that. Scotty might have damage as Lenny now comes from the pits. Looks like he is going to be losing a few positions here. Where is he? Is he on the way out? Anyway, Scotty continues, so it looks like he's got no damage. Poe is going to pass, and there is Lenny, so Lenny stays ahead. Has Poe on, Lenny on the softs as well, so 2 stops for Lenny as well. So we shall see. Strategy is going to be a big thing at the end. If no safety cars occur, and looks like Toe's had an incident somewhere because he is on the softs. Very, very early pit stop for the mediums. unless he's going for double soft now. Will be the case. He game it still on his lap or soft, so he might come in his lap, which he does. Dylan in P2 right now, but has not stopped Lenny in the net P2 position right now. Poe is struggling to keep up with Lenny. Scotty also falling behind because he's on sort of a compound, so Dylan now takes the lead of the race. And Pudgy might be lined up to move here, but he's got no ERS, so it's going to be a struggle to close that gap. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to have a little look. Again, no ERS. Fresh also on this train. So Paul, after the pit stops, he's lost about roughly about 7 seconds to where he was. We'll be hoping for a safety car, and so will Dylan right now, because if the car comes out, he might be okay. Depending on the guys pitting behind. So the DRS zone is active once again. Can Podgy find some speed from somewhere without no ERS? So he's going to go for it. Where is he? He just having a little look. Fresh might get an opportunity here. Avoids that inside curb. This looks like the battle to watch in a minute. Gonna stay there on another lap. So Podgy quite close this time. He might go for a move here. It's now Scotty's out of here, so that is key in this sort of battle. Podgy closing in. He's going to go for it. Down the inside he goes. Both breakers through, but Scotty looking to get the fling shot. Looks like he's got this. Oh, Podgy timed that perfectly, because Podgy had the DRS freshman, so trying to pass there. And Toe has joined the battle. Well, up on these soft tyres now. Battling and helping the guys behind. And then he closing the gap to Fusion Gamer on those softs. Yes, name once again. Let's go on board Toe's view, see what's going on. So no moves there as lap 11 already. Oh, and Fresh picks up a 3-second time penalty. So look at the ERS levels, all pretty low. Scotty and I'd say Toe as well, it's quite similar. So here we go then. Toe sliding all over the place as he tries to get the traction down. So we're back. Lenny on the back of Fusion Gamer. Just checking on the esports race. A few incidents just happened, but ways P2 essentially. We'll just keep that. As here comes Toe on fresh. He's going to brake lay, can brake lay on them saucy. Goes down the other side and fresh gets him room. And up to P7. That's where we get a flag. That's wheel spinning again, I think, where he spun earlier on. Dylan's still in lead. Lenny closing in on Fusion Gamer. Scotty on the back of Podgy as this battle continues for P5. We're slowly making them inroads in. Lenny again, he's closing in, he might go for a move it. And he does, and now Lenny is in the net P1 position. Just about, Fusion Gamer fighting back. Fusion Gamer will have the DRS here as Poe comes in for another stop. Going to soft to the end now, I would imagine. Goes down to P11, no fight back there from Fusion Gamer. Scotty is past Podgy up to P4. So Dylan going for the one stop could work out for him, we'll see. And later on, so he's having a good race, but it's going to be pitting in about 3-4 laps time. Be dragged along here in the DRS train. So Will spun it once again for the third time at that corner. You just need to stay away from the curb. And now Fusion Gamer, let's see. Oh, he's got a full tank of DRS, so this should be nice easy move, but he's not deploying it. There's Toe and Podgy. Toe is up to P5. Actually under front here for fresh as well. Fresh cheers, you got DRS? Yes, yes. Sorry, because trying to sort out a few things. So Fusion Gamer. Not sure why. He's going to need DRS, but it's Podgy and Fresh once again having a battle. Oh, that Will again for the fourth time. Is he? Stay away from the curb, Will. Stay away from the curb. And here we go. Fresh complete. Close to Podgy there. Will Fusion Gamer go for it this time? Flying now. As these guys are now catching Dylan in the lead, whose tyres will be dead. Fusion Gamer goes round the outside, or tried to. Ah, there we go, Dylan. tyres are very worn now. His strategy might work still, but it's lost him a lot of time. Down to P3 now. So on the back of Scotty, can he get him? What about Podgy? No, not quite. Another little battle at the back here. Across Paul and Frenchie Boy involved in the battle. Here it comes. Oh, Akoff defends that. And we have a full safety car for Will DNFing finally. So it's going to be a close one for strategy. As Winter Cookouts might get even worse, he's at the back of the grid now and got a drive through. So mediums, it's going to be safe. Will be the safe bet of the Sauce. They will go to the end, but final few laps are going to be a bit sketchy, I think. So what is going to happen here? Fusion Game is staying out for track position. Lenny will pit because he's on the softs. Dylan, that's a good time for a safety car for Dylan. He's going to be coming out P3 unless anyone stays up, but I think everyone will be coming in now. Wait, everyone has pitted now, apart from the Fusion Game, who stayed out for that track position. Wait for these guys to catch up. Let's have a look. Paul down in P8, Lenny P2, and Podgy P7. So they're looking very good for Lenny. It looks like French Boy made a mistake, so he's going to rectify that now on the hards. So the car hopefully will be in this lap. Whoa, what's happening here? I think ACOS might have the glitch here. Yeah, he's fine, he's fixed it. You just can't accelerate. Fuse gamer will get us back underway. Now we are back and away as we fuse gamer send them. So moving at the back at fresh. Side by side with Toto. It's even bad in position, so that's the marker right down the inside there. I think that's Toe. Up to P4 now. Morbo takes down the straight and the quarter. Lovely move there from Toe. He's not aware of any contact, I didn't quite see. So Dylan has gambled on sauce. Scotty as well. Spinning off a Frenchy boy again. And he's DNFs as well into the walls, same place, same thing as Kunch. I continue. ACOS touching the rear wheel, unfortunately, there. And Scotty down inside of fresh up to P5. Dylan's going a bit wide. So Fusion Gamer on the older tyres. Surprised he didn't come in. And you can see the difference. Lenny keeping up at the minute. And here comes Dylan, burning that ERS. Goes for the move down the inside. Dares not come off, and now Scotty's got a good launch. And Dylan a little bit boxed in, but Scotty has a tiny little lift just to let Dylan have some space. And he's backing off here, he's just going to see what happens in front of him. Dylan trying to move around the outside. Now goes for the switch back, and Dylan get the good exit. So he's burning a lot of his ERS, Toe's burning a lot of his ERS as well, the stairhead. Not waiting for the ERS, the DRS, are they? Up the top there is a 1.4 second gap to the leaders. Scott has to correct himself there, and the rest are still hanging in. As we are 9 laps to go. We're going to pick some 3 seconds, it's going to hurt him. And that is Fresh at the back, who's spun off. Don't have any contact, or he may have touched the curb on the inside, but down to P10 now. These guys will be picking up points now. So Dylan, can he get past Toe this time? Again, burning the ERS. Lenny up top as well, going for a move. Let's have a quick look down the side. As they touch wheels. So it looks like they both slow down for the DRS. Side by side, Fresh is out. Oh, he's retired from the pit lane. In the pit lane, sorry. As these two battling for the lead, Lenny is still side by side. Fusion Gamer holding in there, but someone's got a bag out there, still side by side. As Lenny is finally through, as Fusion Gamer loses a bit of his rear. Lenny on course. What another win tonight. Yeah, another yellow flag. I think that's Fresh as AI. So Dylan's ERS management now hurting him. He's now falling behind Toe. Has caught up now. Good result for Aston Martin as things stands. 22-second time pace. Scotty struggling now as some Mercedes of Poe going wide there. There's the DRS enabled this lap. Was enabled, but first time on the straight. Fusion Gamer too far back. Scotty hold on for P5. No, he can't because Podgy put her down inside. Paul getting involved in this battle as well. And Scotty again getting a very good launch. Very good at that exit. And he's gonna try round the outside. Podgy goes to defend the inside. Side by side they go. Oh no! Podgy into the wall. Survives. Looked like Podgy maybe lost on the exit. Looks like Scotty may have got away with damage. We'll see at this corner here. I think he did get away with it. So Podgy with damage there with another yellow flag. That's Dylan down to P7 now. So Lenny fighting off two Aston Martins there. Paul now up to P4. So Scotty right behind him on the soft zone. Here comes Fusion Gamer. Close this time. Not deploying any ERS again. Tap there. Bit slidey on the exit. And then he completely out of ERS now. He's fighting hard to keep the lead. Scotty on the back of Paul, still Poe in for a good haul of points. Podgy into the pit as he goes. He's going for fastest lap, I suppose, but he's gonna pretty much end his total chances. So, not long to go now. Lenny holding off two Aston Martins. Paul up to P4. He'll be happy that Lenny's winning, but he'll be happy to be in that position, considering he was much further down earlier on. As Scotty comes into the pits, so did Scotty damage somewhere, or what's going on? Oh no, I just seen what happened to French. It started that glitch that Fresh had the other week, where the lights went out for everybody else but not for him. So that is why what happened. As Fusion Gamer takes the lead. I was just watching that little clip. Close enough on this occasion, so he picks up 3 seconds. He's running P7 a minute, but he's behind the field. He should be okay at P7 unless Scotty can close that gap in the final few laps. Lap 25 has begun. Lenny closing in, and he's going to go for the move down the inside. very tight as Fusion Gamer comes across. Toad looking to get a good exit here. No move there. So anywhere else on the field, Poe, Bernatius, looks like it's just the front three battle then. At the minute, Paul Poe might have a little battle soon, but looks like Poe is falling off the pace just a touch. Yeah, Jay Hutchison. We're flying the flag for Ferrari tonight. The constructor's quite tight as well. We've got Ferrari leading, but Aston Martin only 5 points behind and currently double podium for them, so they're going to gain massively tonight on the constructors. As Paul picks up a 3-second time penalty, so he's pretty much guaranteed himself 4th place right now. With that penalty, so here comes Lenny. Going to help with DRS. And it's going to retake the lead of his Grand Prix. Where is he? Fusion Gamer around the outside again, got the inside line for the next corner, and Fusion Gamer got the DRS as well, so it's very nicely played there by Fusion Gamer. Has helped Toe have half a chance, but couldn't quite get close enough. Akos comes in the pits, probably there might have been a mistake somewhere, but he's going to have a shot the fastest lap at least. Yeah, it's been a good race, Joel, between these three. Yeah, it's been a good race out throughout, to be fair. Lots of battles, as you expect around Bahrain. Oh, just get Hack Flasher and K's to come help you out with your French. Aurelian. So we have a few battles, Paul and Poe and the front three. These two guys completely out of this, and Toe might play this very well, might be able to get an Aston Martin 1-2. Fusion Gamer on very old tyres as Lenny once again goes for the same move, down the other side. Can Fusion Gamer hold it this time? Looks like Lenny's a bit further ahead this time, and is through, but Gamer, none of them got the DRS, so this could be a chance for Toe. Must have crossed the DRS line at exactly the same moment. Poe didn't quite get past either. Yes, well, Boris. So I would say the last three will just probably try and have a battle for the fastest lap. And then he's actually got a bit of a gap there, but it's going to be quickly closed with the help of DRS. Toe struggling to keep that DRS now. Might, a little mistake there may have cost him. My Fusion Gamer is just going to back off a little bit just to help Toe drag along. Doesn't look like it, so Toe is going to be effectively out of this battle now unless Lenny and Fusion Gamer battle very hard. Fusion Gamer going to close him, but not going to be close enough. Poe is close, and he's going to take Paul for P4. 0 ERS. Oh, managed to conserve a little bit. And it looks like they've gone for the switchback. Slingshot, and is going to retake P4 as Fusion Gamer and Lenny for the lead once again, and he comes out ahead. Yeah, been a very good race so far. Yeah, now without that DRS sort of toe, you can see how much it's hurt as Paul's closing the gap, but has apparently ends only about to start the last lap very shortly. So the battle for the lead then is still on. This will be the last, or the best opportunity now for Fusion Gamer to win his first race of the season and his 7GR. Let's see. He's past Lenny, but Lenny fight back on the next DRS zone. It's going to be tight. Fusion Gamer on the old tyres is going to have less traction out of this corner. He did very well to get the traction. Lenny can't quite fight it back, but he's going to get one more opportunity with a DRS. Poe not close enough to pull this lap. So ERS levels pretty much equal. Oh, Fusion Gamer getting very slidey out of that corner. It's not going to happen again in that last lap. Fusion Gamer can't bottle this again, surely. Here goes Lenny, he's quite close, doesn't quite get enough traction. And it's going to be now or never if he's going to go for it, but it's going to be too far away. What about Poe? Can he make the move? No, he can't. Stay on board just in case Fusion Gamer makes a mistake somewhere. It's going to be Fusion Gamer around the last corner now. What a final time. No showboating this time for Fusion Gamer. And Fusion Gamer wins his first race in 7GR. Great drive, Lenny. Toe picking up the Aston Martin double podium. Paul finished P4, keeping the title race very much alive. Poe P6. Dylan jumped up the P5. Yeah, good race there from Dylan. Scotty just across the line. Going to finish P7. And Akos on course for the fastest lap. Let's see who gets it. And does he get the fastest lap of the race? No, he doesn't. I don't actually know who's got it, but he might have it already. And then Podgy, who finishes E9. Very unlucky today. That'll probably be it for Podgy for a title race with 1 round to go. We see Dylan, driver of the day. I'm gonna disagree with that because, well, even though it was a very good result for Dylan, starting with P15, he had a few mistakes, but I think Fusion Gamer deserves that one. First win in 7GR, first win of the season, and about time. So there we go, Fusion Gamer is your winner tonight. Lenny P2. Toe with a Aston Martin double podium will take control of that constructors. Over Ferrari. Paul finished P4, Dylan 5th, Poe 6th, Scotty 7th. Akos on his turn. He did get the fastest lap anyway, so well done to him. 9th for Podgy, fresh P10 who DNFs. And then the rest of these boys also DNF lost early on. So that was a really good race. Fun to watch, fun to stream. Hope you enjoyed that one. And we will start the final round of Season 6, round 12 next week. As I said earlier, Tier 1 at Jeddah, Tier 2 at Austria, and Tier 3 will be at Silverstone, so another 3 really good tracks to race at. Tier 1 is done and dusted with Arthur winning the championship in the previous round. But the constructors still on just about. Tier 2 we have that really good battle with Adam Vaughan, Joel. And then obviously this one with between Lenny and Paul now. I think Podgy put himself out there tonight. But obviously Lenny will now take the lead of the championship. And yeah, we shall end it there. Thank you for watching and good night.